Bryant McFadden, when you have a miracle in Minneapolis, you have got a nightmare in New Orleans.
Unfortunately.
I know Marcus Williams is going to get the blame.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there's more to be shared than just Marcus Williams?
Yeah. Now, granted, it took a lot of luck for Minnesota to complete that play. But when you talk about the execution, they had that also. But defensively for the New Orleans Saints, they missed a big opportunity based on alignment and just executing the defensive play at hand.
Okay.
This is a play that every defense we talk about, we go through situational football, prepping for ball games that you may only run once a year. As far as protecting the sideline, in this situation, we knew the price as far as what was at stake. We knew what the Minnesota Vikings were going against as far as time and also field goal range. So they had to get in field goal range and also find a way to work the clock in their favor. They had no timeout. So when you look at the body position from the New Orleans Saints defenders, now they're positioned to do what? Protect the sideline because they know the situation from the offensive standpoint, and they know that the Minnesota Vikings will do what? They will attack the sideline. So now when you look at the wide receivers getting into their route, they're running a route to do what? Attack the sideline. So when you look at all three guys currently bunched up as they continue to get into their route, where they're going? They're going to the sideline, so they're trying to find a way to complete the pass, but also get out of bounds just in time to have an opportunity to do what? Kick a game-winning field goal. But when you look at the body positions, as far as the defenders with the New Orleans Saints, my issue, number one, look at where they're lined up at. When you look at where the ball is, when you look at where they are, basically midfield, as a defender right here, this guy, he should be positioned right here. You want to keep everything in front of you as a defender so you can rally up, make a tackle him inbounds, and then guess what? Game is over when you look at this defender, where he is. Position-wise, I would love for him to be here because even if they complete the pass anywhere in front of you, that's not a makeable field goal. Even most importantly, they may not get out of bounds. So now if your body position here, you create limited opportunity as far as catching the pass and now leaving your safety with so much field to cover in Williams. But when you look at where they currently are, this guy, he took the cheese, and that's a term that we always emphasize in the secondary. Do not take the cheese. He took the cheese, and when you look at this defender, if he's positioned here, that's not a completed pass.
No.
We don't even get into the situation for Williams whiffing on the tackle. But if he was positioned here, that would prevent Case Keenum from trying to attempt this pass, and he might have thrown it to the guy here, but even if he catches that, that's not a makeable field goal. And you still have time on your side. But because of the body position, the lack thereof, not executing where you're supposed to line up at, you gave a big window of opportunity to the Minnesota Vikings. And because of that, Case Keenum was able to complete this pass, and of course, we know the known.
Oh, boy.
Williams, he whiffed on the tackle, a young player in a very, very big ball game, big opportunity. He whiffed on the tackle, but based on the alignment, if the other guys were aligned better, we would not have had that opportunity for Case Keenum and Stefon Diggs.
Well, it's funny
history.
Because the week before against the Panthers, they sacked Cam Newton on the last play of the game, right? When they had to try to make something crazy happen. And Cameron Jordan said, hey, we didn't do our job up front either. So it looked like there was a lot of error to go around. You get two guys covering the middle of the field with no players in the middle of the field. So it's not just on Marcus Williams, although I feel bad for that kid. And I know he's going to take the brunt of the blame.